Well, good morning, everybody. First of all, it was great to see Stacy Seabrook going live, singing some of his songs, which was absolutely brilliant. Singing along to that. If you didn't catch it, then pop on over to his channel and catch up again. In fact, I'll even leave the link to Stacy's video that he did. You know, I caught up with it at 6:30 this morning, just before taking the dog for the walk, and he's obviously excited about the prospects for later on today. Apparently, the Court of Appeals will actually issue its opinion and notify, obviously, the parties involved sometime between 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning, Wisconsin time, which is between 2:30 and 3:30 for me. And then at some point after that, it'll be available for sort of public viewing. It's always interesting to see who can get their hands on the document first of all. A little bit like in November down south in England, they have the Beaujolais Nouveau, where lots of different hotels and restaurants compete in bringing over the French wine as early as like 5 and 6 in the morning. Anyway, the tie is obviously the Cozy Wrecking Crew tie. I know the dude would be very excited at this stage, as we all are. But I always remember leading up to Christmas time in our family, one of my mum's favorite sayings was that he that expecteth nothing shall not be disappointed. And of course, there is the possibility, I would say remote possibility, that the Court of Appeals will simply deny. They will say that, you know, although Kathleen Zellner has put forward these various arguments, there's nothing that comes anywhere near to warranting an evidentiary hearing, an investigation into Kathleen Zellner's claims. They might say that. I don't think so. Hope not, but they might do that. And of course, one of the things that the state is hoping is that the Court of Appeals will say, well, you know, some of the stuff that you've presented comes remotely close to, you know, the threshold of needing an evidentiary hearing. But unfortunately, that should have been brought forward. You had the chance to bring that forward in 05, 06, 07, you know, leading up to today's date. You've had previous opportunity to do that with Dean and Jerry, and then the post-conviction appellate lawyers, Hagapan and stuff, and Stephen Avery by himself, you know, doing it by himself. I think it's called pro se. So in other words, they could say, you know, well, you know, you've had the opportunity to do this before. We can't keep going back over this stuff. You can't keep breaking it up. You're procedurally barred. They might say that. I don't think they will. You know, from what we've seen so far, you know, the Court of Appeals has remanded the case back to Judge Superwich twice, hasn't she? Haven't they? You know. Super. And so I think what we're expecting is that the Court of Appeals will say, you know, we've had enough of this being remanded back to Judge Angie and getting nowhere. Kathleen Zellner coming back, finding out more and more stuff. When you look at the history of this case, which they have done, you know, things have not been, you know, moving very quickly. And now they've finally decided that they are going to move things quickly and order an evidentiary hearing. Hopefully, that's what they'll say. Personally, I think what they should say is, we apologize to Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey, and Teresa Holbach. We apologize for the conduct of Manitowoc County Sheriff's Department. and their district attorney going back to 1985. We apologise for the behaviour of the Calumet County Sheriff's Department and their district attorney, their complete non-observance of the conflict of interest. We apologise most profusely for the obstruction of justice by Judge Angela Superwich. We apologise in particular for the conduct of our special prosecutors from the Attorney General's office, who quite blatantly disregarded the state statute that one of them had actually written. We apologise for the conduct of special investigators from the Wisconsin Department of Justice. And we apologise to the Wisconsin public for the conduct of all of those public employees. And also we apologise to the Wisconsin public for the conduct of the media, who have been more than happy to parrot lies all these years. And we would like to thank, in particular, Laura Riccardi, Moira Demos, Dean Strang and Jerry Beauty, Steve Drizzen and Laura Nyrider, Steve Glynn and Walt Kelly, and in particular, we'd like to thank Kathleen Zellner. Let me know what you think. We'll catch you soon, and looking forward to this opinion coming out. See you soon.